I think Fields will play deep into the second quarter. I think, Brees will get a handful of touches. Braylon Allen will be plenty involved. I think you'll see a good amount of Donovan Edwards in the first half and getting run against a first and second string defense versus just a third and fourth string defense to take advantage of Davis being out. He'll probably also get a chance as a returner, and the Jets are going to see if he could have any potential pop there. It's a bit of a last stand for a guy like Malachi Corley and Xavier Gibson. Can they make plays and solidify roster spots? It feels like Pritchett with another good performance is kind of locking in that role as the punt returner and sort of the backup small receiver. Brandon Smith-Skinner still scrapping for roster spots and are going to have an opportunity to play that much more with Lazard out. I think the Jets will play well, not as well and as dominant as they did in the Green Bay game. It's going to be hard to do that, 2 weeks in a row. There's going to be some lumps at some point in the preseason. They're going to have some trouble with the Giants' defensive front at times, but I think the Jets are going to run the ball well in this game with Brees, with Braylon. I think Fields will have a couple nice moments running the football. Garrett, I think, gets involved early. I think they'll get him a catch on the first drive, and I think he'll play about the first quarter, maybe a little less. And they're going to want to take a longer look at all their other receivers who are really battling for the different roster spots. I think there's going to be a couple tough refs for Olu and Membu, particularly Membu, but I think on the whole, you'll leave feeling pretty good about the effort that they put forward. Tippmann, I think, will play the majority of the reps as the starting center and will still be the starting center. I think our guy Telefe is going to continue his great summer. He might just be a guy next to Quinnen, and I don't see a reason to think he's not going to play well. He played really well in both joint practices this week. So I'm not necessarily expecting a touchdown and 2 sacks from him, but I think he'll play well again. I'm curious to see in the secondary, can a guy like Stiggers build on a strong performance? Can JVC have a couple moments and stand out to maybe solidify a roster spot and not be on the outside looking in? I think with a good game, Malachi Moore could get that much closer to starting week 1 next to Cisco.